be bullied anymore. I can't take it. I'm so tired. I can't do it.
Bullied? You?
I'm bullied.
Nah.
I'm so bullied.
I feel like that's just wrong.
I'm gonna report abuse. Abuse on baby. I'm baby.
That's fine.
Oh, shit. My bad.
You're gonna get us copyright claimed?
Not for that. Plus, it's a conceptual. It's not... Well, it's of a song, but it's an arrangement that is fair use.
That means it can get copyright claimed.
It is... Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a copyright.
Also, hello, everyone.
Oh. Hi.
I don't know what this is.
It's Peep.
Is that a peep?
I think it's supposed to be like a bunny peep. Just a squishy pillow, but it looks like a bunny peep.
I didn't buy any peeps this year. Easter came and went and I didn't notice.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't get anything.
And I'm like, oh, I could have...
I don't like peeps, though.
I don't either, but I usually like to get one.
Just tradition.
Yeah.
Solid.
It's like, not that I like them, but just like, it reminds me of what time it is.
Yeah, it's just what you do, you know.
It's kind of like fruitcake. I don't eat fruitcake. I don't buy fruitcake, but I like seeing it in stores when it's around like Christmas time.
Or like eggnog.
Yeah, I've never drank an eggnog.
It's pretty good.
I don't know.
There's one good type of eggnog, rather. Just one.
Uh-huh. That's fine. Tell me in the comments, do you like eggnog?
Do you like it spiked or just regular? Because typically...
Which one's the coward's way?
I mean... Regular, I guess. Are you? Is the coward's way to not drink alcohol?
Or is the coward's way to spike it with alcohol because you're too weak for the purity of eggnog?
You must taint it in order for it to enter your body.
Right?
I see. For since you are impure, you cannot imbibe that which is not also impure. Hashtag ball up.
Hashtag ball up.
That's how each line of scripture ends. Hashtag ball up. The sun doth rise and the sun doth set each day. Thou shalt praise the ball. Hashtag ball up. Verse 2.
I want like a religion that says hashtag.
Hashtag ball up.
Do I have to start a cult?
Yeah. Man, I can't imagine what it's like to be like a youth minister these days.
You're trying to get people into religion.
Well, just like, you know, like there's like a bunch of like funny TikToks that make fun of it. It's like, you know who was a quirked up white boy with a little bit of swagger? Jesus. Busting it down sexual style. Goated with the sauce.
Oh, I take a deep breath.
Good.
As if I tell... Wait, and if I tell you, you'll let me see Amicus, I'll sell out my entire species to see my wolf boy. Yes. I don't like only being able to go on his word, but for some reason, I feel like he's being sincere. I'm a human, from the planet Earth. Earth. A human. Yarth.
Oh my god.
Cassius mumbles the words, the lingua cutting off and allowing me to hear the wolf's accented voice, unfiltered. He pulls the floating drone at his side and he pulls. He pulls. Like a balloon. Okay. Toward himself, tapping at the screen a few times, probably making noises. Yes.
Probably making noises. He just pulls the drone close to himself. and then lets it go.
It's all voice commanded.
Yeah.
Through little growls and grunts. Oh, no.
No, he just pulls it down. Ba-chaka, ba-ta-ba-ta-ba, ba, 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 ba-ta-ga-ta-ga, ba.
Oh my god, that just reminds me of the stupid Tarzan Kingdom Hearts scenes.
Not Clayton.
Means heart.
Means hot. And then fucking Jane does it too.
I couldn't imagine the sheer embarrassment of like being given a script and that's your line. Means heart.
Man, I wonder what the direction was like in that. How did they explain that to the voice actor?
Impossible.
Like, be like, he's reading, it's like, yo, what the fuck does this mean? And what if like, and you know how they use just like the dollar sign and the ampersand? Like, what if that's what was in the script?
I would love if it was just monkey noises.
The script, it's just monkey noises. Act like monkey. Give us monkey.
But they always do the same like syllables essentially, so that means they did have to write something to keep it consistent between the actors, and that's just, I can't. There were line reads in the first Kingdom Hearts game that I'll never get over. Sora just saying, "You're stupid."
10 out of 10.
It is the best line read in Kingdom Hearts.
It's the most real one ever.
It's the best line of dialogue from Sora. He's never gotten better.
It's kind of true. Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora was peak Sora.
There's just something about like Riku going off on his whole tangent and just
You're stupid.
You're stupid. And I'm like, wow, this feels like children like yelling
really
at
does.
each other.
Man, it's honestly been kind of surreal watching people experience Kingdom Hearts for the first time in the year of our Lord 2022.
It's not worth it.
Like, there's streamers that like post TikToks of them playing through like the first game, and like, you know, it's weird because, you know,
that game has aged so poorly.
I still think it's fun.
I didn't say it wasn't fun. I just said it aged poorly.
I guess.
Like, you don't look at that and go like, this is a refined, good piece of art. No, you're laughing the whole time. And not because it wants you to laugh.
Are you saying you're not laughing because you're having so much fun?
Didn't say that. I didn't say the game wasn't fun. It for sure fucking is fun. I love going to Atlantica, opening up a box, and Dalmatians float out of it.
Oh boy, Dalmatians.
Just think about like puppies shoved in like a present box under the ocean.
Oh my god.
And we're just supposed to accept that as normal.
Yeah, we kind of are. Man,
fuck Atlantica.
Fuck Atlantica.
No, it's like Atlantica and is it Maestro?
Oh, Monstro.
Monstro.
Fuck Monstro.
Some of the worst direction given to the player on what they're supposed to do next.
Kind of, yeah.
Because you have to go through specific tunnels to trigger certain cutscenes.
You have to follow, like working your way through all of the different chambers of
Yeah.
Monstro. Like for like because I have the strategy guide, I played through the whole game except Monstro without the strategy guide. I said, fuck this world.
I kept like running in circles, like when I was like 6 playing the game. Like, I don't understand.
And fucking Atlantica scared the shit out of me because for the first like maybe 10-15 minutes you're in that world,
yeah,
the shark appears in like most
just comes out of nowhere.
It's scary as fuck, dude. See, I have this thing about underwater.
The ocean is terrifying.
It's scaly. I love it. It's beautiful.
Ocean, no, I fuck
it
the ocean. I don't
scares
wanna
the
go...
shit out of
like,
me.
it's like when people are like, oh, we want to go to the beach, and I'm like, it's the beach. It's terrifying.
See, I'm okay with that. I can survive that. It's all right. It's just like being out there, being like I have this irrational fear of being eaten. Vor is not my thing. I don't like it very much at all.
You mean it doesn't scare you so much you get aroused?
No.
Okay, you're not one of those people.
It's a genuine irrational fear because like there could actually be.
But there are things in this world that are big enough to eat you, though.
Not in like one go.
Yeah.
Not a lot of things.
It's enough.
A hippo could like.
There are sea
chomp me in
creatures
half.
large enough
No,
to eat you.
but that's what I mean. There's like shit in there that we ain't even seen. That's down there.
It's spook.
See,
I don't like it. The idea that we've explored more of space than the ocean, I'm like, that's scary.
see, it's like.
So here's what we need to do. We need to drain the ocean.
See, that's the biggest brain play. We just need to use the ocean and use it all up. It's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need that shit.
We'll just remelt the icebergs and refill it.
See, it's fine. Like fucking.
That's
like
how this works.
my aunt used to also have this same irrational fear of the deep ocean, and you know, I never really thought much of it when I was younger. So I'm like, oh, that's a silly fear. Why are you scared of that? I understand. It's scary. It's big scary.
It really is. It feels incredibly wrong at that moment. Like I've betrayed all humans somehow, but again, I can't see why it would put Earth in danger.
That's a lot of responsibility you're putting on yourself, Marco.
On top of that, I'm also counting on Amicus becoming emperor eventually, and I know he'd never do anything to my planet. I'm playing the game. Poorly. Cassius stares at the screen a while, and I shift around on my feet. Can I go see him now? He snaps his gaze up to mine. Yes, and now is best. Kato should be back, should not be back for a few hours, but I can only give you 20 minutes, just to be safe. Kato, what about him? What do you mean, what about him? I want to ask Cassius why it sounds like Kato is in charge and not he himself, but I know not to press some buttons right now. Never mind, so can I see him regularly? Cassius sighs loudly again, standing up. Bangado. If it's not often, and you come to me first, and if Kato's away. Yep, definitely not fully in charge.
Oops.
Kato clearly got some control over Cassius.
Probably saw him fucking Alex in the asshole.
Oh, I mean, he probably knew from the start.
I mean, probably, but to catch him in the act is one thing, I suppose. It's just speculation.
It's just Alex.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm too happy at the moment of being able to see Amicus semi-regularly to care at the moment. I'll betray anyone and anything to be with my wolf boy. Anyway, calm. Escort Marco to the dungeon to visit Amicus for 20 minutes. That's when I remember I have another question. Wait, do you have contact with the parents now? Cassius looks at me strangely. Yes, I've made contact after I became emperor. It was expected. Oh, that's good. Indeed. Though we have to implement the traditional technique. It's a bit archaic, but highly effective. Oh, so do you have the stretch drive again? Cassius looks at me suspiciously. Hey, I need to get home eventually, and you'd be getting rid of the problem if you got me there. Well, no, not yet. But I've only spoken with them a few times. I'll be meditating on that today. I'll keep you updated when we discuss things in the future. You want to talk to me again? Yes. Cassius then stalks off while a drone circles around me, telling me to follow it. I think about apologizing, then for the whole Nervo incident, but then I realize if he's not going to mention it, then maybe I shouldn't either.
Yep.
I realize then how strange the whole exchange has been. Cassius had seemed like a whole different person.
Mm-hmm.
We got
there.
We got there. Yes. Yes.
Just gotta get from one side to the other, that's all.
But it's hard. Sometimes the words look like they go from like right to left. You know, you got 10 friend.
Tenerifid. There you go.
Nosserp.
Nosrip.
Yeah.
Nosrip.
But I guess now he thinks of me more as an equal, at least in terms of intelligence. Man, like anytime I'm like reading a comic book with Zatanna in it, I'm always like, I don't even know how to begin pronouncing this. Like, you ever feel that?
It's so big brained.
And I'm just like, time to flip this dialogue backwards.
Time to just read it like normal.
It's one of those things that I feel like doesn't translate outside of comics at all.
Right.
Because there's something fun about like reading the spell backwards and understanding what she's saying.
Right,
but in audio form, if they just flip the audio backwards, you now literally can't really tell what she's saying.
It's just gonna be noise. It's gonna sound like alien and mystical enough that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you don't get that fun feeling of like, oh, she's just saying like rope, just backwards.
Yep. Ebor.
Which is fun. It makes him almost tolerable. Almost. I'm led to a part of the palace that I've never seen before. We go through a small door into a small room that has a small pit in it.
This looks the same.
A ladder leads down into the pit. A pit that I can only imagine leads to the dungeon.
Man, this feels like this feels more like Echo now. With the black screen and just the dialogue. Let's get back to the good days.
We can just like, instead of playing a new game after this, just reread
Echo playthrough 2. Oh my god.
Whose would you want to read again?
I really liked Leo's route.
Yeah, see. We got there, guys.
It's really good.
Leo's route is great, even if you aren't infatuated with him.
I mean, truthfully, I would want to read Leo's and Flynn's route again.
Okay. The hole is dark, and as I pause, I can feel the drone hovering behind me. Please proceed down the ladder, Marco. I get a prickling sensation at the back of my neck, and I wonder for a moment if this is some sort of trap.
Yeah.
A trap. Yeah.
Some sort of trap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. It was a part, right?
Yeah. I think, right? That you're having troubles with?
No, from Halloween Town.
A part?
It was like Trappa.
Trappa.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the spell was a part, and to reverse it, you have to say it backwards.
Yeah. Trappa.
So it was Trap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Halloween Town. What a pull. What the fuck?
I mean, of course it feels like a trap. I have a creepy AI nudging me towards a pit of darkness, all set up by Cassius. It's kind of hot.
Can never really stop thinking about decoms, can you?
Yeah.
Nope. Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
What do you mean?
No, keep reading. Time is money, Josh. Time is money.
Are you saying you don't want to watch Smart House?
I mean, that would be fun. I haven't watched that in a long time.
Yeah. You can watch Smart House. Pixel Perfect.
I was never big on that one.
It's Disney's prototype Hatsune Miku. It's so weird to think about in today's context. Because it came out like a decade before Hatsune Miku.
Suspicious. It just takes the right people to make an idea into a empire.
Right, right. Disney didn't go in on their own idea good enough.
Nope.
It's how tragic.
Imagine a Hatsune Miku that was built by Disney from the ground up. Imagine if that was popular. It was popular.
I can't believe there isn't like a Disney VTuber. Like an official Disney VTuber.
Yeah. It'd be funny if they just made it like Snow White or Cinderella or something.
I would prefer it to be an original character. That way, like, you know, they keep the licensing for it. It's very in-house. They use it to promote online stuff. Yeah. But also you could work it into the parks.
She's an embodiment of the parks itself.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Like, they're renovating Epcot right now.
She would be Disney-chan.
Short for Disney Channel.
Fuck! Oh, shit! Big brain.
D-chan.
D-chan. Oh, Josh, you have to design D-Chan now. Design D-Chan.
Guys, what do you think D-Chan would look like?
Oh, man. You're an artist. Draw D-Chan. You don't draw women very much. This will be good practice.
Ew.
You gotta be well-rounded, Josh.
No.
Yes.
I am well-rounded. Have you seen the men I draw?
They are very
They're,
well-rounded.
very, very round, very cuddly boy.
Oh, my God.
Didn't you see my drawing of Storm?
It was very cute.
Yeah.
It did very well.
Despite the feeling, I forced myself downward, shakily lowering myself to the ladder several times, feeling as if I'm going to slip and fall. I have no idea how deep this thing goes, but as I start to think it might be a significant drop, my foot hits solid ground.
Oh shit! It's a new scene.
To my surprise, I got exactly what I had been expecting. Wait. I get exactly what I had been expecting. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's what looks like, well, a straight-up dungeon. Dim yellow lighting is cast across the stone walls and floors. The air musty and stale, the halls quiet. The air is so cold and fleetingly? I'm glad that Amicus has at least that. And as I'm thinking this, I hear movement up above. A shuffling footsteps and shadows being cast on the walls of the hallway in front of me. I take a step forward, but calm buzzes behind me. Remain close to the ladder, please. I stop and wait impatiently, wondering if what's up ahead is indeed Amicus. Again, I get that creeping feeling that I've been betrayed somehow, and what's up ahead is some sort of monster Cassius decided to feed me to. Instead, though, what turns the corner is Amicus. For a moment, my wolf stands there at the other end of the hall, staring at me. And then, before I know it, he's running at me. I start to move forward, but Calm tells me to stay put again, more firmly this time. So I force myself to wait, watching as my wolf sprints at me. As he gets closer, I open my arms, and the next thing I know, I'm caught up in a mess of fur, warmth, and tears.
Marco.
I spun around in a circle, my face pressed against the wolf's neck, and before I'm set down again. Amicus doesn't let me go though, clutching me tightly to his body. He'd sounded happy at first, but now I feel him gasp and shake. Amicus? I pull back as much as he'll let me so I can see his face. I see then that he's crying, and not even trying to hide it as he looks down at me with reddened eyes. He looks okay for the most part. His fur is a bit disheveled, and maybe he's a little thinner, but otherwise he looks healthy. Oh, that is a loud track. I shall turn the levels down a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a twitch. Just a squish.
Right. The most noticeable change is actually his smell. A hint of musk without yes. Mm-hmm. Without a scent of lavender.
Yeah, he's in the dungeon.
Well, they should still give him his, I
know. He's a prisoner. They don't get to be clean and smell good.
Amicus is looking at me just as closely, and one of his paws comes up to brush a thumb pad against my cheek. It's then that I realize that I'm crying too. So I press my face against his chest again, and we stay like that for a while. After about 10 minutes, our breathing is under control, and the wolf's grip on me loosens, though he doesn't let go. Finally, Amicus is the first to speak.
Marco, I am so sorry. What are you doing here? You're a Chemian. You need to go to Neferu and tell him that you want to be taken home, or at least to Chemia.
His voice breaks.
You need to get off Adastra. It is not safe for you here. At the very least, have Virginia help smuggle you from the palace. You could
I reach up a hand and press it against his muzzle. Both.
I'm just adjusting. It's not gonna be caught on the thing.
Yeah, well.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it
well.
never is.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Nay.
If I just smack the microphone.
If you smack the microphone, yes, but I'm moving this part of it, and the shock absorbing does its job.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it. Josh, you dis.
That's fine. I reach up a hand and press it against his muzzle, both to stop him from telling me to do things I won't be doing, and also because I feel like Calm is recording this, even if Cassius doesn't mean to monitor us. Amicus pauses in surprise as I clamp his muzzle shut. Then I see his eyes well up again as he reaches up to cup my hand and press his face into it, closing his eyes. I'm fine. I'm here too. I'm here to help you. I choose my words carefully. I'm going to help you, and I'm not leaving until I do.
Marco.
I'm not leaving you.
Please.
This time, I bring my other hand up to his mouth. I'm safe. Nefidu is keeping me very safe. Oh. Nothing can be done to me. I'm a Chemian now. 10 minutes remaining, Marco. Already? Yeah, you spent 10 minutes silently doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, I'm pressed up against the wolf's chest again as Amicus hugs me tightly.
I'm such a damn fool. I never think of others. I ruined your life. And for what?
No. I press back again. I know that I can leave with Nefidu's help, but I'm choosing not to. Amicus opens his mouth to say more, but I cut him before he can. I want to be here, and I'm going to... I'm about to say take down Kato, but I cut myself off. Help you. Even Cassius wants to. I'm gonna get you out of here no matter what. More tears start to well up, so I just hug him and we stay like that for a while. I wish I thought of things to say. I'm sure there are things I could have brought up that might have helped me or Amicus. But my mind is blank, as all I want to do is hold my wolf.
Please, just don't involve yourself too much. Keep yourself safe. Being a Chemian doesn't guarantee all that if you meddle.
Meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Uh-huh. We've got to protect the world border.
Was that what the line was?
Yeah. Order. Right. World order.
Oh, okay.
It was from when they were in Disney Castle at the beginning of the game. Because, yeah. One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds. Who said that? Who was that line?
Wasn't it multiple characters that say that? Wasn't it King Triton?
He was King Triton. Yes.
Yeah.
Because he knew about the key bearer.
Yeah. He's like the only one.
Yeah, he's one of the few.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him. That was that line. One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
What a trash game. I could hear Amicus trying to choose his own words carefully. Yeah, Akato's already shown me that. Amicus jerks back, looking at me.
Did he do something to you?
Not to me. Nefidu.
What happened?
Nefidu was kind of being forward, and he got kicked in the nuts.
What?
Yeah.
But he's the Pharaoh's son.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, so I know that I need to be, especially careful. The look of shock on Amicus's face slowly changes to one of slight amusement.
Well, that's something I can't imagine.
It was definitely something. I'm glad to see Amicus smiling at least a little. 1 minute. I feel a flash of annoyance at the AI before Amicus is hugging me tightly again. I'm going to be careful. I'm gonna help everyone figure out how best to clear your name.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Time limit has been reached. Please proceed to the ladder, Marco. Please proceed to your cell, Amicus. Amicus's embrace doesn't loosen, and instead, he lowers his head to kiss me. And I kiss back. Please untangle your limbs and oral cavities, and proceed to your respective directives.
There you go.
Amicus huffs in annoyance before drawing back. And I'll be back. I just need to ask Cassius for the right times.
All right. There's much more I want to say to you, so please, return soon, if you possibly can.
Of course, as soon as I can. Amicus gives me a small smile, as though I see, and though I see tears in his eyes, they don't overflow this time.
Well, hey, he's alive. That's a good sign.
He's a guy,
That's
right?
a good sign.
Yeah. We'll end the part here.
Okay.
Yeah. End of scene, end of part.
Very good.
Trucking along one scene at a time in this game. We'll get there eventually, guys.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Man, what are we going to do for the 100th episode of Adastra?
Hopefully it won't come to that. For my sanity.
Josh, please.
Look, I was okay with Echo going to 100 parts because I like that cast. I like spending time with them. I love that Password reached 100 because fuck, I love that cast.
Mm-hmm.
They're such good boys. And Roswell. It's like you have the good boys and Roswell's there as well.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Man, fuck Roswell.
What about Tennis Ace? You love Tennis Ace.
That better end before 100. That's all I'm saying. I don't want that to be in the triple digits.
But you got to do the other boys too.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You got to do Keisuke.
Oh, we were never doing Keisuke. Nope.
Come on.
Goodbye, everyone.